you for 1 second. We got to do the camera. We're all out of sorts today, people. Let me do the camera. Oh,
fucking A. That's all I got to say about that. It's fucking A.
and you have to backflip and duck under a thing. Happy, what is it when you're doing something? Happy 4th of July Eve, I guess is the word I'm looking for.
For Pre-Dependence Day.
Pre-Dependence Day.
Yeah.
That's fucking genius, dude.
That's what I'm here for.
I've never heard it said like that. Pre-Dependence Day. You're gonna have to deal with our AC in the background today, people. Sorry, it is hot out. We're not gonna do the show 2 guys in a sauna. Not yet.
I won't be on that one. That just sounds weird.
No.
No towels. No. I like to go places where they have shirts.
Dude, if we turn that off right now and tried to do a 15-minute show, we'd be dead.
Oh, of course, it's Independence Day for you guys tomorrow. Yeah, man, Will Smith and that dude comes up and gives that speech to that president guy, about we will not go into the night and this is our Independence Day. Then, you know what happens. Randy Quaid will fly the fucking ship into this, the bigger ship, and you know how it ends. Every year,
But no, let me see if I can quiet it down a little anyhow. I'm trying to think, how would I gate that out? Fuck it. I'll clean it up in the audio. If you want to hear clean audio, you can hear it in the audio episode.
Yeah,
There will be no AC.
Yeah.
I can pull it out there.
I was still thinking about Independence Day.
How do I clean that up?
Yeah, you're going to have to go back. My favorite character in Independence Day, speaking of which, was that guy. He's like, I got to call my mother. You know that guy? Yeah, dude, he's hilarious. Love that guy.
Did you see the thumbnail for today?
No.
It has the Independence Day movie poster ship above our Corsair boat.
That's awesome. Yeah. He's like, I need to call my mother. Oh my god, it's like the only line in the whole movie. It doesn't even matter. It's the one I remember the most.
The world is potentially ending, and that's what he's worried about.
Hell yeah, man.
Did he ever get through to her?
No, dude, he dies in that underneath that bridge thing that blows up when they get trapped in the overpass. Yeah, he dies there. I don't know about his mother.
Yeah, I thought that sucks. That would have been like a good.
Dude, he should have been the spinoff character for the second one. You know what I mean? He saves the day instead of Randy Quaid, because obviously Randy's dead now.
Yeah,
because he's like, "Hey boys, I'm back." You know, he goes in like Cousin Eddie style. Shit.
Did you see the second part?
The second Independence Day?
Resurgence?
Yes. No.
No?
It's okay if you take it for what it is, man, but there's no Will Smith. It's just not...
It's too gimmicky?
Yeah, and I just hate when they do that, because, like, if it was a big block, like, you should be putting money into it to make it a big movie again, you know what I mean? Rather than, like, making a someone's B movie of it, like, for the sequel.
Right.
Like they did with Waiting. Like, you couldn't do Waiting 2 you couldn't do it without Ryan Reynolds, and they tried to, and it sucks, Like, it sucks. God, it's fucking horrible, dude. It's so horrible.
And that's what you said is a perfect example of, you can take a B movie, and if you're going to make another one, throw a big budget at it, and you keep the same formula, it'll be great. But you can't take a blockbuster hit with an unlimited budget, basically, and then make part 2 as like a B movie.
Scaled down, yeah. With half the actors, and the only actors you do have are ones that were in the fucking film, they maybe are fourth at the time, you know what I mean? Like, they were just some, supporting cast or something. It's just like, no, it's fucking stupid, man.
Yeah. It's shitty. But it's cool that they did it around the 4th of July, coincidentally, as you said, Pre-Dependence Day, 4th of July tomorrow.
Yeah, and then Post-Dependence Day, fucking on the 5th.
This weekend, I sat and made a battle plan for this week, like what I was going to do rolling into it. I was ready to go. I have a list. I moved it now to get it out of the way to do this show. I had a list of people to call, things to do, and I was like, I'm going to be down there early, going to do it, get it done, start working on some stickers and stuff, and I have another project I'm working on for somebody. Not even once crossed my mind that it's a day off holiday tomorrow, till I got here and started talking to you. I'm like, oh, well, there goes that plan. Cancel that till Tuesday. One of the few times I'm actually prepared, ready.
That's how it
Nope.
goes.
And then we walk in prepared, ready. Power outage.
Yeah.
We walked into, I don't know if anybody's familiar with battery backups and how they like to squeal whenever the battery runs dead, starting to run dead, or how they can squeal or beep or whatever. Yeah, we
But,
came into one of those going off, which tells me we lost power.
yeah, which tells me it's fucking annoying. Not the power thing, but the beeping.
The beeping is
The
annoying.
squeal or whatever it was doing.
Yeah. Well, that's what I don't know who thought that would be a good idea. Like, let's make these electronics that do these simple things. If they get a power surge or even not even a blackout, a brownout, they don't totally lose power, but power dips a little. Let's make them the most annoying thing on the planet, next to like an alarm clock in your ear.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
A couple people I know.
don't do that. No, I wanted to get some thoughts on actually being independent. Say you're like an independent person, go it alone, and that's the only thing you ever do. Okay, like whatever it may be that ran you down that road, whether it's pride, this or that. Does that exclude you from doing teamwork? If you're trying to be totally independent, does you know what I mean? Does that exclude you from teamwork or getting help on something?
I don't.
No,
No, because I don't think you can fully do that.
no, I don't. No, you can't. I mean,
There's got to be a connection somewhere. Like you can't like start a business, but I'm not going to talk to or associate or anything with anybody. Like obviously you're not going to fucking sell anything.
right,
How would you?
right.
There's got to be a connection somewhere.
And also, I mean, the people that do the off the grid thing, kudos, but that's a crazy way of living.
Yeah.
Like completely off the grid.
Right.
I don't think that lifestyle's for me, man.
Well, I'm not into fighting for survival every day. I mean, I am, but you know what I mean? Like, literally, I have to shoot this oxen to get by. Like, I'll fucking shoot myself before I shoot that oxen.
You're
Like,
not
fuck
into
this.
living in the 1890s?
No, not usually. It just depends.
What a way to travel back,
Yeah.
huh?
If there's a DeLorean and a flying train and the doc's alive, we might talk about it. I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah. Don't we wish?
He's
Don't
in
we
the Old
wish?
West, but he's alive. He's like, hey, are you Marty? Oh my God.
Dude.
Fucking
If
A.
anybody hasn't seen any of these movies we ever bring up, that's your homework assignments every week. You need to go watch these. Hopefully you have. And if you haven't seen them, don't state it in public or in our chat. You can't write stuff like that like you haven't seen it
No.
in public.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. I'd be embarrassed. Like, do you read the Bible? I'm like, no, but did you see Back to the Future fucking 17 times? Yes. Yes. 100%.
Oh, Jesus. Thanks, Jimmy.
Mm-hmm. I'm a religious man.
Representing.
Fuck yeah.
You got to watch them shows and movies religiously.
Yeah, I mean, that is, yeah. I mean, how do you
Good.
think those movies made me the person I am today? And who wouldn't want to fucking be this, right?
Right.
Right.
Well, that's the thing. I heard.
Oh, God damn it. Every time.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
We're sponsoring Mountain Dew's our sponsor.
Well, not anymore because I just smashed my bottle off the fucking ground. They just shit canned me too, motherfucker. Anyway,
what was this? Oh, people were talking about hoverboards the other day. Are we going to see them in our lifetime?
not like I think we want to see them.
Not
you know what I mean?
like
Not,
out of the movie.
No, where they won't go over water, but fucking he's got the fucking pit bull or whatever it is, the boss hog or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, with
it has the
jets.
attachments. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, McFly.
It's I mean, they exist to an extent. They have the one that rides a track,
Right.
and it's power. I think it's liquid nitrogen, the really cold shit powered.
Yeah, that's the thing they freeze the Terminator with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's powered by that, and it has to ride a track, but there's like an actual track park for it. And then there's the one they did. They actually got the one that actually hovered with magnets, but it doesn't work the way you think it works. It's just kind of like you're on ice, but it just,
Things that I seen are cool. Was those one wheel things. You seen those? The big
yeah.
ass tire in the middle, dude. I saw it the first time I saw them was when I was in Chicago in 2018. Fucking these dudes are just like, they were using them for work and shit, dude. But I mean, they were fucking like zooming, man. Those things fly like 25, 30 miles an hour.
And they got range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think they run for like an hour on a charge, which is, that should get you, if you're riding one of those a half hour to work, you're getting some distance,
How do we got horse shit there?
Because Biff Tannen always wrecks into the horse shit in every Back to the Future movie. He's like, manure! I hate manure!
Did they actually get Biff in the future?
Yeah.
Or Griff? That was his name,
Yeah,
Griff, right?
yeah.
Did they get him in Manure?
Yeah. And then, what was fucking Buford Tannen was the dude from the Wild West.
How did they do it in the future?
Oh, it was, hang on.
Think about it. Crack this code, because I can't remember. This brain's getting foggy.
Or is it the same thing? Because remember, the second one, he has to go back to the Johnny B. Good time and save his own self from the fucking prom. So is it just him wrecking into that thing again?
It might be. It might be.
I don't. I can't do this. Hang on.
But if they didn't keep that reference in the future part, in part 2, that would have, you know what I mean? You lost me on that. Not lost me, but you should have kept it for the future too. You would have had to have him wreck into it in the future. Anyhow, yeah, I don't think, as Jimmy said, and made it quite, point blank, or made a good point with it. If you're trying to be totally independent,
he's chasing Marty on the hoverboard under that bridge. Remember, Marty's skating as fast as he can, and he catches the dock, comes down with the thing, and he grabs the thing from the helicopter or whatever. And
okay,
pulls Marty up. That's when he pulls Marty up. He's looking Marty, and then he runs into the manure truck.
The one in the future.
Yeah. Or no, you're thinking of in the future. I don't know.
Yeah, Griff.
I don't think.
Not Biff, but Griff, the dude that's got the implants and that, and the
yeah,
pit bull.
You're right. I don't know if he ever does.
Yeah, I don't think he does, but it would have been great. That would have been the best thing in the world if they made him, but I don't think he does. That's why I don't remember it. But no, if you're going to totally be independent, you're not going to have a business. I mean, maybe if you're independently wealthy, you can just be like, F off to the whole world and just do what you want.
Yeah, but like I said, there's still got to be some sort of connection there.
Yeah.
You don't just put up a website. You don't, what I mean? To advertise, you got to talk to somebody. Like, you have to, everything.
Oh, yeah, certainly. And I think that's, I think since the 2020 Apocalyptics kicked off, I think a lot of people that got to work at home got a glimpse of that, like even though they were still working, got a glimpse of a more independent life, and a lot of people want to try to move that way to work for, you know what I mean? Work for themselves, or work, not keep working for somebody. And whether everybody can do it or not, well, we all hope we can. But yet to be seen.
Yeah, right.
Let's say it's a work in progress. It's not a finished piece like the Mona Lisa.
No, that's I got about her wig at this point. That's all I got.
Yeah. But
yes, I was right.
And the ever important question, if you're going to go at something alone, cool, that's fine. I mean, some people, that is the road for some people. And I'm not saying totally alone. But if you take something, and generally, whenever we're talking here, we're referring to the stuff we do, whether it be the repairs or, creating different merchandise or whatever. If you're going to go that road and you grow it to a certain point, like, undoubtedly there's going to have to be a team somewhere in that aspect, or somewhere in that picture. it would become a team rather than a solo venture, I would think. Like, could you see with the printing that you've done and taking on orders,
Uh-huh.
could you ever see, or do you see how quickly it could get to a point where you need to like actually have somebody else doing it?
Like
Or
the printing, or like I
yeah,
need somebody else to do the talking, the paperwork shit. Like that's what I'm horrible at.
right.
Like I need somebody to keep my shit in line for me because I'm fucking horrible at it.
But it just I and yeah, same here. It's like I can do all aspects of what I do here for a job, but it's to take and do it all at once. It's almost like a teamwork thing, you know. And it once it gets to a certain point, I think you kind of need that multiple people working at something, or more than one person to maintain to keep going, you know. But possibly not, you know.
Yeah, I mean, there's just not enough hours in the day, man.
Yeah, we're still working on that. We haven't created the 72-hour day, but we're getting close. When we get there, we'll let you know.
I wish. Holy fuck.
Say there is a 72-hour day, right?
Uh-huh.
Or whatever. What are work shifts going to be like at jobs then?
65 hours.
Come on. There's 72 hours in a day. You're saying you're tired after 65.
Right. Yeah, like you're still getting 8 hours sleep.
What's a work week like, dude?
An eternity. Holy fuck.
Yeah, definitely.
And like they give us the whole no help thing. Like I don't know. I just like I even have a little bit of obviously have help, but like I still need like that other person to like just keep my like because that my head's just fucking spinning 24/7. I never even feel like I don't know. I never rest. I never like. I just feel like literally this is the most I sit down every week, just sitting here.
Yeah.
Most, yeah.
And as you said, it burns you out even doing that. When you take the time where you're sitting still the most and resting more than anything, and it's starting to wear thin on you, what does that tell you? That's you're not alone in that feeling and being worn. You know what I mean? What does that has to say something about the rest of life? Like, damn, you know,
Yeah, and like I don't know, man.
working at something, you know.
And it's so hard too, because like I just can't even. I don't know. I don't know. I can't go back to the way things used to be. Like where I go punch in somewhere for 8 hours. I just can't do it anymore. Like I
Yeah,
told you.
multiple days a week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I
no, it
work.
gets crazy. I understand that.
I work 2 4-hour shifts during the week with people. Like actually work with people, dude, and I dread them every week. I fucking just. I mean, I fucking hate them. I just hate interacting with people. Like, no, I just guess those people more so. When I'm around my people, I'm okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get that, and it's and personally, what is it? What is it? Um, introvert, is that the right
I
word?
think so. Yeah.
Like that's mainly how I am. Like I don't want to talk to people or deal with people.
No,
But having two different jobs where I deal with the public regularly, dude, it's like I can do it.
but it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks.
And I don't know. I would like to think that I didn't do that totally independently, that I've had a lot of help along the way. You know, instead of being totally independent, learning it all myself, got tips from people, pointers from other people that really didn't like dealing with people in real life,
Right.
you know, and yeah, some of that shit's helped me massively for being able to deal with the public. I mean, in one instance, I was just kind of thrown into it, you know,
Hmm.
rather than taking myself to it and getting into it. I was thrown into it, and it's just like, hey, you got to deal with it.
Yeah. And I mean, obviously, especially in your line of work, like the friendlier you are, the better chances you have making more money. You know what I mean? If you walk up like a miserable fuck to everybody,
Oh,
like,
dude, yeah,
you totally give off vibes. I don't give a shit. Like, so if you're giving off bad ones all the time, like your money's going to be down.
yeah,
Like,
relying on strangers to pay your bills. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you don't know me, but you want to pay my car
Right.
payment this month?
Right. How
Or do you
much?
want to help?
Yeah. How much do you like me?
Oh, no. But it's
Yeah, like I don't know. What I also find incredible is like the lack of support in like our area. Like, you know what I mean? Like literally everybody wants you to. Yeah, I kind of feel like I am falling asleep, man. I'm fucking exhausted. I've slept maybe 5 hours in the last 4 days. Um. Anyway, I forget what I was saying there. I don't know.
lack of support in the
Oh
area.
yeah, dude. I've been almost. No, I'm not checking my phone. I'm literally almost falling asleep for real this time. But I've been in business almost a year now, and I think I've had two local orders, and it was both from the Lithuanian.
Right.
So like, what the fuck? Like, why wouldn't you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why around here it's like, no, we'd rather have you fail than yeah. I don't know. Like this place sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in a sense. But yeah, you're right. There's been way more.
Oh, dude, there's more people against you than there is for you here. There's no doubt. Nobody wants anybody to do good here.
It's kind of one of the things they talk about in like in rehab or whatever AA NA about like a bunch of crabs in a bucket, and every time one tries to climb up, there others are just pulling it back down.
Yeah.
You know, with addiction and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is with trying to succeed and do anything. You know, it's like, what? Oh, you're making money? Nah.
And then if they see you making money, they all of a sudden want to help you, help you. Where they put you in a bus shelter in the middle of winter with an extension cord, and they're like, well, I gave you a place to work. Like, what the fuck?
Good one, man. Good one. But no, it's difficult. And as I said, I don't think if you want to be independent that it disqualifies you or excludes you from teamwork or bring, it's good to want to be independent and do something yourself. I also think if you want to do that, one of the big stepping stones, at least the biggest fear for me, is actually starting to do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Just like the one of the biggest stepping stones was starting a podcast, and not necessarily in this sense with a video podcast, but the audio show that I started before I got the bright idea to throw myself on camera. Was I probably have hundreds of, I'm going to say 10 to 15 minute episodes that were recorded with practice on the microphone, working on mic technique, whatnot, talking about different things, just solo, that were never published, never a part of this show. But I was like, all right, I'm actually going to start and do this. And not hundreds. I'm going to say there's probably little, close to 100, little over maybe, of times that I'd recorded. Like, oh, I'm going to make this something, and never did. Never went ahead and did the steps I needed to take and publish it. But then once I did publish something, I'm like, all right, well, it's too late now. It's published. I'm just going to keep going with it.
Yeah, even like every fucking print job I get, the hardest part's actually getting going with it. You know what I mean? Because once I fucking lock in and go, like, it's on. You know what I mean? And I don't want to stop.
Yeah, and I think when trying to work for yourself, start a project, start a print job, start a show. I know a lot of, not a lot, but quite a few people like, oh yeah, I'd love to start a YouTube channel and do what they do. I'm just like, do it, try it. It might be successful, it might not. It all depends how you come across to your audience.
It all depends what your definition of success is too.
Yeah, plus the algorithm. Like you gotta always feed that beast as well. But it's yeah, try it. And a lot of those people who said, "Oh, always wanted to start a YouTube," not one of them have actually done it.
Dude, think about why I'm podcasting, okay? Because somebody he was going to be the next big podcaster in the fucking world, okay? So, but his co-host wouldn't show up. So I'm sitting there, doing my normal thing at my house, just getting hired, doing whatever. He comes in. He's like, we fill in for an episode. Sure, man. Why not? Sure as shit, dude. Here, what 3 years later? He still doesn't have a fucking podcast. He's made up 14 of them, but he's never done a single episode. And
I would hope that he would, though.
But he's not going to.
Yeah, and that sucks, man. Like,
But that's what I'm saying with never starting it. He wanted all the glory of being a podcaster or whatever glory that is. But you know what I mean?
it's a lonesome life.
Yeah, and but like
Let me tell you, it'll wear on relationships, family, friends,
yourself.
work, yourself. Yes. The amount of work it takes just to publish the audio side of one, just throw away the cameras and the internet. Throw that shit away. YouTube.
Dude, just putting the effort into doing it, like having the time to do it, to fucking like in itself, making it somewhere on the same fucking time frame every fucking week, like that.
Or just the other version of it. Say instead of doing it live, it's recorded. You can record whenever, but having it come out the same time every day, such as what you do, because you record different times, different days. It might be midnight. It might be 5 p.m. We've done morning shows, or you've done. I mean, you've
Yeah,
done morning shows,
we've done shows 5 hours before we had to.
and you publish those 10 a.m. on Saturdays. That's
No, you publish those 10 a.m. on Saturdays.
well, yeah. To be fair, yes, I
Yeah,
know, but
yeah. But like even just the flip flop in a scheduled interview with people and stuff, like you know what I mean. You're fucking constantly well, Tuesday doesn't work, so how about Wednesday? It's just like holy fuck, man. Like it's hard.
yeah, and that's that. That's that. You just do yourself and go on mic and camera and talk nonstop, or do you have people come on the show?
Yeah, I just think it's I mean, how many times are people gonna want to listen to me bitch every week? You know what I mean? They listen to it at the beginning anyway. So like, how long are they gonna stay tuned in for me? Like a half hour straight of me bitching. Like,
Hey man, I'm here weekly.
right. I know, and you get like fucking 5.5 hours of it weekly. Like it's just not on there.
Yeah, right. But no, I think yeah. My advice is if you want to start something and do it, start it, do it. Make this a year, the summer that you started something you've always wanted to.
Yeah, make it something because this year's been total dog shit.
Yeah. Take that jump, take that leap of faith, that risk, that first step. If you haven't published anything that you recorded, sit down, record something and publish it. And don't worry about it. Get it out there. If you have a point you want to convey, a story you want to tell, a skill you want to show off, go ahead and do it. And then keep doing it.
Yeah.
And see how people react.
Yeah,
And
this is off topic. I have to mention my dog though again because like I was just telling you like the whole numbers thing blows my mind. The fact that like I told you about he was a black lab Dalmatian mix. I had to put my dog down 2 days ago. He was 19, but fucking so this dog's a mutt. He's 19 or whatever. But the two breeds he was a black lab and Dalmatian mix. Now anybody knows anything about these black lab, you're usually looking around 10 to 12 years life expectancy, and then Dalmatian I think 8 to 10, 9 to 11 somewhere in there. This motherfucker rolls up until he's 19, almost 20 to be honest with you. Like fucking A, man. Like,
and that's 20 human years.
yeah.
And that's how many years in dog years?
So he'd been like 140 in dog years.
Jesus. What an old man.
Dude, best dog I ever had for sure. But
Right
like
on.
just the fucking whole like just that whole numbers thing. But my dad, I don't know what it is. Like my dad's out there, their wiener dog. He was fucking was my dad's best friend. It was 18. You know what I mean? Those dogs don't live that long. Like
No, they don't.
but yeah, fucking Rosie, she was to 18 when she passed. Like fucking A, man.
They got the animals going, dude.
Dude, they just feed them like table scraps too. You know what I mean? They feed them dog food, but like they don't do any. You know what I mean? Like
Nothing special.
no, but the dogs are treated good. Like they, during the summer they're laying in the air conditioning and shit like that. But like it's wild.
Let's
Oh fuck, it's already full. Oh.
Yeah, no. I was gonna say let's look at this for one moment. What you were just saying, okay? Because I want to know what have you ever known anybody that had to go buy that super expensive special blend? And I'm talking, it's like $60 for a tiny bag of dog food.
You're fucking right, I have, dude.
And does it do anything different than the dog food that you can buy? That you can buy a giant bag.
Dude, I think it's the same way as like pharmaceutical companies pushing this. You know what I mean? Like this is better than this, and this is this has it, but it's the same fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. I mean, yeah. I understand.
Maybe it's better products. Sure, I'll buy into that.
Maybe
Absolutely.
it's made a little cleaner.
Right.
Environmentally friendly. Maybe it has a bit more potency in it.
Yeah, but I'm not buying into the whole fucking, like, you know what I mean? You eat this and your dog will fucking grow a Superman costume and a cape out its back. You know what I mean? It'll be able to fly in 3 weeks. Like,
Nope.
get the fuck out of here.
Not happening.
No. I've never even seen a dog that could fly.
Yeah, I understand some animals, like if you're trying to have an animal that doesn't exist, like domesticated, and you want to have a domesticated animal, it might need to eat something special.
Or like if its stomach gets screwy or something, you know what I mean? It might have like a, you know what I mean? Because dogs, you know, or animals, they have fucking stuff just like we do.
Wouldn't eat anything else.
Yeah, that's
Start this thing. It will eat whatever you get in front. Yeah.
I feel like that snootiness comes from the beginning, where like if you're just gonna give them, I don't know, man. Like I've never had a dog that wouldn't fucking eat it. You know what I mean? Pretty much anything. Like I don't know, whatever. Teach their own. That's cool. If you're buying $60 bags of dog food, fucking buy them up, brother. Like I don't think there's that much of a difference.
Yeah, and to Philip's point there about his friend buying that type of food for his dog. Yeah, starve it, and he'll eat anything you put in front of it. I ran out of cat food before for the cats, and didn't have dry food. The only thing I had till I got paid at this point in time was a couple cans of wet food, and they don't like it. They won't eat it. So, I took and opened it up. I'm like, I'm buying you cat food as soon as I get paid. That's tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. This is dinner time today. Like, if you want to eat, you have to eat this. I know they don't understand me, but I'm still talking to them. Put their nose up at it, didn't want nothing to do with it. Meowing around later, wanting something to eat. I'm like, here, pulled it back out, uncovered it. They ate it. Even though they wouldn't normally eat it, they were hungry. They'd gotten more hungry by that time. And like, all right, we're not seeing what's here normally. We're going to take our chances with this. And I didn't even have to starve them. A couple hours had passed.
Dude, I don't know why I just thought this. My dad and I used to do this shit with my one dog. We'd feed him fucking saltine crackers. And he'd just fucking eat them until it got to the point where he's just like, it's so fucking funny, dude. Fucking A. It'd take like half a pack, man. And by the time he got like halfway, he was just like his mouth was like cemented together. Oh, is it funny as shit?
Oh. Well, thank you for the story, Jimmy.
Yeah. I don't know what made me think of that. It was just, yeah, we used to do that. It's funny as fuck.
That's a great one. Oh, but no, yeah, make this the year that if you're one of them people that always want to do something, start something, learn how to do something. Do it, man. Don't just talk about it, do it. And as you said, hopefully he can podcast someday, because I want to see it. I believe there's potential there. I've always believed that.
No, there
I just want to see it.
It's just a matter of doing. Like, I just don't think he'll ever.
But I hope so. Hope is high with this one over here.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, you're just making it toward the end of this thing.
Hope is high over there, and I'm just high over here, so we're good, man.
Perfect combination.
It is. Oh.
Yeah, it's funny you say that, Philip, about your cats will eat anything. I had a cat. Strangest thing I've ever seen. But this cat would steal oatmeal raisin Subway cookies. Not any oatmeal raisin cookie. And I tried this because after I found that it stole those oatmeal raisin cookies from Subway the one time, like, oh, I had other ones, and I was like, kind of being protective of them. But then I wasn't. I set one down. I wanted to see, like, is this cat really going to take it? And didn't want nothing to do with it. Just the Subway ones. It was the weirdest damn cat I ever had. What cat do you know that eats cookies?
I never had I'm not a big cat guy, man.
Yeah, I am. I'm a weirdo.
Unless it's Anne Hathaway in that Catwoman suit, then I'm all about cats.
Money does not allow for me at the moment. What do you mean money?
Way to go, Philip. Yeah, same here. That's kind of why I'm falling asleep too at times, because I got really ripped before we came on the show. I definitely smoked a joint in the parking lot.
That happens.
Yeah, I know, right? Every Sunday, every Sunday at 2:45. I'm also on schedule with that too.
Anyhow, I'm going to take a moment, jump back through the chat. I think Jimmy's brought up quite a few relevant things. I caught a few people that are here: Michael, Philip, Chris, Dad, Pearl, and I think that's it. I think I got everybody. Yeah, I got everybody. Definitely. No, definitely start it, do it. I understand the money does not allow thing.
I totally get it.
Woo, that's a lot of money to get there, man. I have some spare equipment. I don't have good spare I don't have any spare mirrorless cameras, but I do have a couple extra webcams if you'd be interested in any of that equipment.
I got nothing.
So yeah, reach out to the email. I'm not saying the world to. I can't supply the world with webcams, but I can help a little bit. If anybody needs a webcam, I got a couple extras. They're not great, just Logitechs. Anyhow, I think this is.
Are we going?
Yeah.
Okay,
I was just reading the chat.
Hang on, let's. I got to do it. Let me figure out what ending we're doing here. Pause for a second.
Go ahead, man. I'm gonna wrap it up. Don't forget, if you listen to the show or watch this, that the audio episodes publish every Sunday at 5 p.m. So last week will be up today at 5. And man, let me tell you, that Tesla coil sound from last week was crazy. I listened back to that. Woo! I never heard such a thing.
Alrighty.
Never heard such a thing, man.
No?
No. It was a crazy sound.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But when we didn't have audio last week.
Oh, yeah.
Hearing?
Oh, yeah, dude. I played that back too. That was weird.
Yeah. But like, I mean, the recording of it, because we're recording in a higher bit rate than YouTube has. It sounded real nutty coming straight off the recorder. I'm like, wow, was that crazy?
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna do Lethal Weapon 2 ending today. All right.
I'm not sure what that one is.
Oh, it's gonna be one line, 3 words, 4 words. Ready? Danny Glover at the end. He's just like, it's just been revoked. You can cut it there. We're out.